Right, Shalom, this is your brother Shamar from the Phoenix camp. And with that being said, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the brothers that are doing this work in truth and sincerity. Jump right into the lesson. This is 1 Peter 2 and 9. It says, But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people. Let's get the word peculiar. His own special people, that you should show forth the praise of him who has called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. So that's not talking about Christian believers, like the so-called Christian church likes to say. And the reason they say that is because of the next verse. It says, which in times past were not a people. So they use that for what they call replacement theology. Basically what that means is that Christianity teaches that the church has replaced the nation of Israel, or the people of Israel, or the sons of Israel, which are the sons of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob being Israel and his 12 sons, which goes back to the 12 tribes. And they use that, which in times were not a people, and they use all these other Gentile scriptures, which doesn't really mean, when it pertains to salvation, it doesn't really mean Gentile. It means Israelite foreigners. And that's a completely different lesson. Salak. I'm going to keep on going. It says 1 Peter 2 and 10. It says, which in time past were not a people, but are now the people of Yahweh, which obtain mercy, but which had not obtained mercy, but now have obtained mercy. Now, this is not talking about what they call the literal Gentiles, or the heathen nations. And this is not justified replacement theology, because we're going to get a few precepts that prove that. Well, first of all, let's go back to 1 Peter 2 and 9, when it speaks about a chosen generation. Let's get Exodus 19 and 6, a special people. Exodus 19 and 6, and it says, and ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. Now, who is that talking to? These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the sons of Israel, because that word children, it goes back to the word son, ban, which means son. Son, grandson, child, member of a group, son, male, child, grandson, children, youth, young men, young sons, or sons of God. And the only ones that are sons of God are the elect and the nation of Israel. Because there's three classifications of people on earth. There's the son of the wicked, the sons of man, which are the heathen nation, the sons of the wicked, which Esau, Edom, and the sons of the Most High, which are the Israelites, man. People of a nation, see that? And the nation that's specifically talking about is the nation of Israel, the nation of Yasharallah, a member of guild, order, class. So that's what that's referring to, man. Let's go back to Exodus 19 and 6. It says, and ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. These are the words which thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel. See, that's specifically talking about the sons of Israel, man. So if they're the sons of Israel, they're a special people above all people. That's not talking about the accepting of all people. Because it says right here, now therefore, verse 5, 19, Exodus 19 and 5, now therefore you will obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, and that covenant was only given to the nation of Israel. Then you shall be a peculiar treasure, let's get that word peculiar, special treasure, unto me above all people. So there's a selection, there's a preference. So how the Most High is going to prefer everybody over everybody? How is he going to choose everybody over everybody? In the Christian church, where they say, well, the believers of Jesus Christ are above everybody. No, not correct. It says, a treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine, because it breaks it down right there. Like they always like to say that we take it out of context. Well, this is in context. And ye shall be unto me a kingdom of priests and holy nation, separate nation, because that word holy means separate, sacred, holy one, set, saint, set apart. That can only refer to the nation of Israel. These are the words thou shalt speak unto the sons of Israel. You see that? So that's what that's referring to. It's not referring to replacement theology. Let's go to verse 10, which in times past were not a people. Now, why were they not a people? Why did Most High classify them as not? Why did the scriptures classify them as not a people? Let's get Hosea, the first chapter. Hosea 1 and 9. This is speaking about Hosea. Hosea was ordered to take a prostitute as a wife. Let's go Hosea 1 and 2. It says, the beginning of the word of the Lord by Hosea. And the Most High said to Hosea, go take unto thee a wife of whoredoms, and a children of whoredoms, and children of whoredoms, for the land has committed great whoredom, departing from the Most High. So why was Hosea commanded to go take him a harlot as a wife? Because that's exactly what Israel, specifically the nation of Israel, that's what they did to the Most High. They became a harlot unto the Most High in the worshiping of other gods. So it was a metaphoric. He actually had to do that as an example. And for the land has committed great whoredom, departing from the Most High. So he went into Gomer, the daughter of Diblam, which conceived and bare him a son. The Lord said unto him, call his name Jezreel, for yet a little while, and I will avenge the blood of Jezreel upon the house of Jehu, will cause to cease the kingdom of the house of Israel. And it shall come to pass that that day will break the bottle of Israel in the valley of Jezreel. And she conceived and bare again, and bare a daughter, and Yahweh said unto him, call her name Lo-Ruamah. Let's get that breakdown. No mercy. For I have no mercy upon the house of Israel, but I'll only take them away. But I'll have mercy on the house of Judah, and will save them by the Lord their power, and will not save them by bow, nor by sword, nor by battle, nor horsemen, nor by horses, or nor by horsemen. Now when she had weaned Loramah, she conceived and bare a son. And then said, call his name Loramai. So let's get that footnote. It's a lock. Not my people, for you are not my people, and I will not be your power. So basically what it's saying is the Most High turned his back on the nation of Israel for their whoredoms. And their whoredoms and their iniquity was so great that he did not consider them a people anymore. It says that yet the number of the children of Israel shall be the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered, and it shall come to pass in the place where it said unto them, ye are not my people, there shall be said unto them, you are the sons of the living power. So this is the place where it says that we are not his people. And who does that? Vocab alone says that we are not his people. But this is the place that's going to be said that we are the sons of the living power, because when the Most High turns things up and this wickedness, this devil gets revealed and everything starts happening according to prophecy, the whole world's going to know that we, the so-called Black, Latino, Native American, all the things that we've been saying, most specifically the men of Great Millstone, they're going to know that we are the sons of the power. That what we spoke is the truth. That the so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the true sons of the Most High. They are the true Israelites. That's going to happen. It is happening, man. It is happening. So don't take these scriptures out of context, man. Let's go back to 1 Peter 2 and 10. It's a lock. It says 1 Peter 2 and 10. It says, which in time past were not a people, but now the people of Yahweh, but are now the people of Yahweh, which obtained mercy, which had obtained mercy. We have not obtained mercy, but now have obtained mercy. And how have we obtained mercy? By receiving back our heritage, by making up to who we are as a people, the dry bones in the Ezekiel, the 37th chapter. This is all prophecy coming to pass. What you see in regards to the men of Great Millstone and those that teach like doctrine, that is the fulfillment of this prophecy right here. That is the fulfillment of being called the sons of the Most High in a place that we were not called the sons of the Most High. And the elites, they know this, man. They know that this is that prophecy coming to pass. Let's get Romans the 9th chapter. Romans the 9, start at 25. It says, and he says also in OC or Hosea, the book of Hosea. So this is Paul quoting the book of Hosea. I will call them my people, which were not my people, and her beloved, which was not beloved. And it shall come to pass in the place that where it was said unto them, you are not my people, there shall be called the children of the living power. Isaiah or Isaiah also cries concerning Israel, though the number of children be as the sand of the sea, a remnant shall be saved. And that remnant is referring to the elect of the nation of Israel, the 144,000, the 12,000 men of the 12 tribes of Israel, 12,000 men from each 12 tribe of Israel, which adds up to 144,000. See that? That is the sum number, the 144,000, which is spoken about in the book of Revelation. Salak. So that is the true understanding of, I will call them people which are not my people. That's not referring to the Gentiles. That's not referring to the heathens. That's not referring to the other nations. That's not referring to the Edomites. That's not referring to replacement theology. That is referring to a people that lost their heritage because it was taken away from them by the Most High as a punishment, and have regained their identity through the Holy Spirit and through the word of the Most High in the doctrine that is taught by the elders and apostles of the great millstone. With that being said, just a real quick lesson. Most High will and hope was edifying. With that, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, Kahala Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Let's keep on pushing. Shalom.